Hello, my friends. Welcome to my first organized chat. Things are changing in JenLuvsReviews land. We're doing things a little bit differently. Hopefully people like the changes, and hopefully you'll communicate with me and let me know what you like and what you don't like. I'm still speaking of things that are changing. Let me pause my own voice. That would be helpful. So actually, Sandra, who did the video with me, where we made the lunch bag, and she's here in chat right now. Hi, Sandra. Sorry I didn't return your text earlier. I was trying to get the video live. She had this great idea about doing like themes for the chat so that we could go back and reference it later instead of it just kind of being a random free-for-all of information. So that's what we're going to be doing this week, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how you guys like it. My family is going to be coming back after chat is over, and we're going out right afterwards. So we're actually going to the Maryland Renaissance Fair, which I'm really excited about. So I'm all dolled up and ready to go to the Renaissance Fair, but so it's a little bit different in that way too. Also, if people are going to come back and reference this video, I figured I might as well put a little makeup on. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's show. Let me just say hello to my friends. I see lots and lots of people that I am so excited to see. Hi, One Joy. Hi, Annette. Hi, Krista. Hi, I think it's Minji. We're gonna say Minji. Hi, KJ. Hi, Shannon and Akania. Leslie, good morning. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Leanne. So excited to have you all here. Indie Kitty One, good morning. Yes, Maryland Renaissance Festival is pretty awesome. Good morning, Valerie and Robin. So good to see you guys. And Sandra, good to see you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into, Beauty Hall 411, must follow on Instagram. Amazing, amazing Instagram channel. So let's go ahead and get into our topic. And I'm curious to see what you all think about this topic and whether you have thought of ways to budget yourself that I may not have thought of. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is just kind of setting aside a budget and knowing how much you're going to spend at the jump of the month. So one thing that I do is I have an app that I use, hashtag not sponsored. This is just an app that I use that they don't know that I exist. And it's a budgeting app, and it looks like it's just called Spending. I don't know, but basically what it does, let me go switch over to the view so I can make sure that you guys can see what I'm seeing. So like, for example, I click on, well, let me show you what the icon looks like so you know what to look for. So it looks like this. And it's a little wallet. I'm not sure what the official name is now that I'm thinking about it. I probably should have looked that up. I thought it would be right there, but it's not. So there's a thing that tracks your spending. So income is here. Let me go to a month that I actually entered something in. Okay, so let's go to August. So you guys are going to see how much I make on YouTube now. Okay, so this is how much I made in August, which was a lot. That was the most I ever made in a month. It's $663. And then I spent $99.48. And then I categorize everything. So I've got you can type in income, you can type in your expenses and what you bought. And then you can look and see your transactions. So you can see that I got the Sephora Give Me Some Lip Kit. I got some stuff from ColourPop. Ebates, I got a check from Ebates, so that was part of my income for that month. Nadine West, I got $6 in commission, so I got 2 people that signed up, and then my YouTube earnings was $554. So I didn't make that much on YouTube that month. That was just, well, but still, that's how much I made that month. So I keep track of everything here, and that way I make sure I don't go over budget. My budget is $100 a month. So I made $99.48. I made it. So that was my August budget. September, I was really bad at, I've been really bad at keeping it. I've definitely spent money in September. I just haven't logged it in yet. But anyway, my point is to kind of keep a budget and make sure that you're kind of keeping up on it. I know that's hard for some people. Oh, Jenny said she uses it. Oh, that's so cool. Good morning, Sherry. TMI Flow, Jen, I'm a mom of 4, and since I had 2 major surgeries in 2 months, my husband is the only one working. So besides the free stuff, I haven't been able to buy any makeup in a while. Oh, good morning, Nikki. Nikki, she is our app reporter. Good morning to you, Nikki. Yeah, spending tracker. That sounds right, Robin. That sounds like what it is. Okay, so anyway, so I use my app, and that really helps me a lot. Now, the next thing that I do a lot is I make a wish list of things that I realistically can purchase. So when I see something that comes out, like I knew I wanted the Lorac Mega Pro 2. I knew I wanted not the Too Faced set. That was an impulse buy. I knew I wanted the Lorac Mega Pro 2. I knew that I wanted the Kat Von D palette, the what you call it, the rainbow one, the Mi Vida Loca palette. I knew I wanted those two, so I budgeted those in. Now, this month is not a good example of me budgeting because, anyway, I'm going to pretend like I was on a budget this month. Should I pretend or should I be real? I don't know. I should be real. But the point is like what I've done in the past, in past months, because I can't lie. Like I'm really bad at lying. So it's kind of like I have a choice of like telling you guys what I really did this month and what I probably should have done this month. And we're just going to talk about what I should have done this month. So one thing that I think is a killer for me is impulse buys. So like, for example, I got this. This was a total impulse buy. This was the Too Faced little funky set thing, this thing. I bought this on an impulse buy. And then I realized I didn't have enough money in my budget to buy the Kat Von D palette. Thankfully, this thing is terrible, so I'm going to be taking it back. I haven't taken it back yet, but I ended up buying the Kat Von D palette anyway. But it was like stupid because I bought it impulsively because it was so pretty. And then I was like, now I can't buy the Kat Von D palette. So like thinking about the things on your list. Oh, I want the Gem and the Holograms palette too. Oh my gosh, me too. Oh my gosh, I'm reading about the Spectrum palette. Leanne says the Urban Decay Spectrum palette is better than the Vice 4. That's very interesting. Okay, all right, I gotta get back to I'm getting distracted because I want to read what you guys are saying. So thankfully that's terrible, so that now I can buy the Kat Von D. So the point is to keep a list of all of the things that you really truly want and then compare them in your mind. Can I get rid of the Kat Von D if I buy the Too Faced? You know, see what I'm saying? So that's one other thing that I personally do. Let's go ahead and look at some of the comments really quickly. Nerdling Full Tabitha says, go visit the website. Yes, our What's Up and Makeup website is fab. Nikki says, I didn't want any eye palettes, but I've been seeing the Kat Von D ones right now and I want it. I know it's hard. It's hard to stay on a budget. It really is. Leanne says she got this Sephora Too Faced too and it was okay. Yeah, I'm actually wearing it today. I found a couple of shades that are really, really good in it that I'll be sad to let go when I return it. But it's not worth the full price of it. Let me show you what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I'm wearing this one here. This is called Wish List all over my eyes. And this one called Cobblestone, it swatches terribly, but it actually works very nicely. And then I'm wearing this one in Satin Sheets in the inner corner. So those are the three that I used. But like I've used this pink one here. I've used this one in Dreamlight here. I've used quite a few of these and they're not great. They're really not great quality. I mean, they blend away. Oh, I use this purple one down here. Not good. I mean, just look. Definitely not worth $60. So, all right. So yeah, so this is going back to the store. Tara Baby said the Too Faced palette is not great. I'm with her. I'm totally with her. Totally with her. Leanne says the Spectrum palette is very pigmented and no fallout so far. That's really good to know, Leanne. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm trying to pronounce your name, Minji. I'm going to call you Minji, and if I'm wrong, then let me know. She says she's going to buy the Kat Von D palette when she's in the U.S. That's awesome. Sarah says Satin Sheets looks like the Buxom Shadow. That's amazing. Cool, man. TMI Flo Jensen, she said the Kat Von D is your favorite brand. I'm saving to get something from her, but don't know what to get. Any suggestions? For Kat Von D, you know, honestly, like right now, all of the things that I've loved from Kat Von D, she's not selling anymore. I love her blushes. A lot of the palettes that I love, she's not selling anymore. I would say her liquid eyeliner is amazing. I would definitely budget for that, like so I can get back on topic. I would definitely budget for her liquid eyeliner in Trooper. It's amazing. That's a really good one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Anyone, Sherry says, anyone heard the new Lancome palette? I heard it's very powdery. I heard the same thing too. I watched a video by Emily Noel 83 yesterday, and she said that the Lancome, the Paris one was not good. Audacity one, she said it was terrible, which was very interesting. I was surprised about that. Valerie says, hey, Jen, just wanted to let you know that I'm still going 2 months strong, my makeup no buy. Good for you, Valerie. Well done. Round of applause for you. Wonderful. Well done. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next tip. Okay, and I was talking about when you think about buying something impulsively, compare that purchase to something that's on your list, and do you want that more? The next one is one that you all already know because you watch YouTube videos, is to do your research beforehand. And you don't have to be the first person to buy something. I mean, I feel like if you've got a YouTube channel and you're trying to review things, then yeah, I guess so. But I mean, you guys that don't have to, you know, buy things off, you know, that are brand new, you know, definitely try if you can. If you don't think it's going to sell out, wait until you can see some reviews. If you've ever been in Makeup Alley, Makeup Alley is a fantastic website. Of course, YouTube reviews. What else did I write down? Sephora reviews are amazing on their website. I feel like sometimes Sephora reviews are a little bit off though for some reason. I feel like sometimes they like people maybe don't have as much experience with makeup, like they'll say something that's like completely off from the purpose of the product in the review, or they'll review a product based on the shipping of the product or something, and it's like, dude, that is not helpful. That's not helpful at all. So Sephora reviews, interpret with caution, but I feel like YouTube reviews and Makeup Alley are really great resources for reviews before you purchase. And I know that takes time, you know, but if you find like some great blogs, Temptalia is amazing. If you've ever been to Temptalia, her website is amazing for reviews, to see swatches and things. She does a grading system. Wonderful, wonderful blog. It's my favorite blog before I buy something, because she usually gets things sent to her for promotion before they come out. So you'll get a chance to see those products before they're in stores and see whether she likes them or not. And from what I've seen, she's really on point as far as her reviews. Like if she likes something, usually if I buy it, I like it too. So I definitely trust her and her reviews. Leanne says they're selling the Becca Afterglow palette Ulta now. I saw that on the What's Up in Makeup app this morning. I saw that they're selling it now. They weren't as of yesterday. I didn't realize it was going to be today, or else it would have been in the show. I did mention it in the show, but I said it was coming soon. Shannon says sometimes on the Sephora reviews, people rate it low because they aren't VIB Rouge and have to wait for it, which is not helpful at all. I totally agree. Completely agree. Leanne says that she's not. That's why I'm getting it. I guess about the Becca palette. Annette says, I'm sorry, can I ask you guys for a bit of a help? I have a friend that had an allergic reaction to hair dye. What do you suggest? Okay, that's for you guys, because I don't know anything about that. Ooh, like what to do to take care of it afterward. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. That does not sound like fun at all, Annette. I wish I could help you with that. Kathy says, Jen, any tips for budgeting for Generation Beauty? My budget is going to go out the window. I've been setting aside some money especially for it. How about you? You know what? And this is great to go back on topic. I do have a budget for Generation Beauty. I also have a budget that I've set aside for the VIB Rouge sale for Sephora that's in October. I guess it's VIB. They do like VIB Rouge, and then they open up to Beauty Insiders to set 20% off, or it was 15% off. I don't know. They keep changing it on me, and I get confused. They did the Sephora Friends and Family for a while, and only friends and family could get it. And then last year, I think they opened it up to more people. I think. I don't know. But anyway, every year in October, I have a friend that works at Sephora that gets me discount codes. So every year I do get something for that 20% off. So I've been budgeting for that and for Generation Beauty. I think that it's one of those things too where you have to decide whether it's something you truly need in your life, something that you just want to try, something that you just want for your collection, and really prioritize, and don't let the sales and the swatches and all that suck you in, because if you're not going to use it, or if it's a duplicate of something you already have, like if you're getting, let's say I've got 2 things of face primer open and rocking, do I really need another face primer? No, face primers last forever. I don't need any more face primer. So unless I'm doing it specifically for a review, I don't buy face primer. Like there's just no point. So when I go to Generation Beauty, I am not going to be buying anything like that. I think it's just important to keep everything in perspective and kind of keep your makeup collection in your mind as you're shopping, about whether it's something you want or something that you just want to try or something you really need, and just really saving for those things you truly, truly, truly want. And then definitely sticking to a budget. I haven't decided 100% what my budget's going to be for Generation Beauty. I think I'm going to have to get there, and John's going to be with me. So we're going to like talk and chat as we go. And he's been spending a lot of money on his new tattoo studio. He's moving tattoo studios to a bigger place, so he has to do a lot of furnishing and decorating and things like that. So he's been spending a lot of money lately, so that means my spending needs to be cut down a bit. So we'll see what happens with Generation Beauty. I'm not really sure. I see Nikki says, I want the Tarte palette, but the mini blushes are so cute. I know, I want the mini blushes so bad, but I'm not interested in the melted lip products. I like them, but I wish I could just get the blushes on their own. So I'm waiting. I'm totally waiting. Leanne, compulsive on the holiday stuff. Yes, absolutely. Chantal, I saw the review of the Kat Von D's new palette on Tara Baby's channel, and she raved about it. I'm so tempted. That's what really pushed me over the edge for that Kat Von D palette. I didn't buy it initially. And then for about a day, the Mi Vida Loca palette was sold out on Sephora's website. And I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't buy it because it's sold out, and there's no point in me reviewing it if it's sold out. And then the next day it wasn't sold out anymore. And it was like, now I got to buy it. And it was mostly because of Tara. I mean, like, I'm so, like, I'm going around in circles a bit. She does amazing reviews, and she has tried so much makeup that she's got a really good perspective on what's good and what's not. She does do a lot of super high-end stuff, though. I haven't seen her do a ton of drugstore stuff, but yeah, she's another channel that I definitely trust. Kyla, I'm sorry your computer keeps freezing. That makes me very, very sad. Indie Kitty 1 Jen, the Tarte melted lipsticks would be nice split as gifts. That's a really good point. Maybe I'll put that on my list of things to get for the VIB, or the Friends and Family VIB Rouge sale or whatever, that October thingy. That's because that's a really, really good point. Valerie says, another tip, maybe don't watch as many beauty gurus on YouTube, with the exception of Jen, of course, but it's definitely helped me not to spend as much. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really hard. And I think one thing about What's Up in Makeup that's really helped me personally is seeing how much makeup comes out every week and how much is new. I didn't realize how much new stuff came out every single week, and it made me realize I don't need everything that's new. I mean, there's too much coming out every week. There's no way you can get everything that's new. You know, before What's Up in Makeup, I just would, you know, I'd see the thing that was super hyped on YouTube and I would say, oh, do I want to get that? But now I'm realizing how much makeup comes out every week. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's actually helped me to not spend so much. KJ says how much she likes Tara. That's awesome. I do too. Chantal says, I really need to not buy any more makeup as I'm eventually moving to the UK and I can't take everything with me. That's a really good point as well. All right, it's 11:17, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my next tip, which is the cut back where you can and add, okay, cut back where you can and add money to the makeup budget. So, like, for example, I cut back on when I go to the grocery store, I typically buy like a lot of snacks and things that I don't need. So what I did was I took that money that I usually spend on snacks and I put it into my makeup budget. You know, if you usually go to the store and you get a Starbucks, or, you know, don't get your Starbucks. That one day when you're like, oh man, I really want a Starbucks. Like, no, I could get some mascara instead. No Starbucks, go get some mascara, and you're still on the same level as far as your spending. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a little from here and put it over here. Or when you're, you know, maybe you go out to dinner once a week and maybe cut out that going out to a fancy dinner and order in instead, or cook a nice dinner instead, and then use that money towards your makeup budget. You know, just kind of, you know, transferring money where you can. You know, that's another thing that I do sometimes. You know, do I need that chocolate bar or do I need the new Maybelline mascara? I buy those really like crazy chocolate bars, the ones that are like $3 or $4 for one chocolate bar. So I'm trying not to buy those so that I can add more to my makeup budget for the holiday season coming up. Let's look at some other comments. Morris Goddess says, a good way to keep track of makeup is using OneNote. I took pictures of my makeup, so when I'm out, I see if I already have it or something similar. And speaking of that, if you use OneNote, I don't use OneNote. I use this one, and I've talked about this on Periscope, I believe, but I haven't actually been able to show you guys what it looks like. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here under Lifestyle. It's called Beauty Cache. Let me flip this around so I can see. Jen, cash envelopes are helpful. When the envelope is empty, you're done. That's a really good point too. Nice one, Indie Kitty one. Fantastic. I think, is your name Jen? For some reason, I'm thinking your name is Jen, but I could totally be wrong. I like knowing people's real names. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to show you this beauty cachet. I'm sorry, if you like Indie Kitty 1, I'm really sorry if you're answering my question and I'm not even watching. All right, let me show you this real quick, and then I'll flip back over. So this here, I'm trying to put a lot more products in here, but as far as sorting my products and keeping track, this is really good for mascara. Again, hashtag not sponsored. They don't know I exist. So going to, let's see. So like here, expired products. When I get a new, well, let me start off. Okay, so here's some of the products that I've gotten recently since I got the app. And I'll click on one. Like for example, let's go to this brightening cleanser, DDF brightening cleanser. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's DDF, it says the ounces, it tells what it is. I got it at the Birchbox shop, and I have that there. Let me show you a mascara that I have in here. So here's the JCat Beauty Lash Primer. It says the date that I opened it was July 20th of 2015, and then I can pipe in 3 months later, I can roll into it and say October 20th of 2015 is when it expires. And this is another thing too, is like I can go into, like if I'm thinking about buying a nail polish, like on the whim, you know, I'm in the store, I'm looking at, you know, the new Essie collection. I can, if I was organized enough, if I had the time to do this, I would put all my nail polishes in here and then kind of match it up and see if I had any shades similar. So this is another tool to help you to not spend as much, as to kind of keep track of your products. So thank you for bringing that up so that I could bring up my way. So there's a couple of different apps. I'm sure that there's other, Steph is all about my hashtag not sponsored. Steph is always in my Periscope. So we're, if you haven't been over to Periscope, Periscope is a lot of fun. It's a Twitter company, and that's where we're going to be doing our informal chats from now on. At least that's my plan from now on. What did I see? As someone whose entire makeup collection fits in a Ziploc bag, I'm amazed that there are apps. Tabitha, you're so funny. All right, let's see. I see. Indie Kitty, yes, my name is Jen, yes. Sweet, I did remember it right. Oh, I'm so excited. Marlene, I would love to live in the middle of nowhere. Are you talking about Tara Babies, how she lives out nowhere? I'm glad I don't live out in the middle of nowhere. I wouldn't be able to stand it. I need to live close to things. I forget things at the grocery store too much. Like, oh man, I forgot, and I have to go back and get something else. TMI flow, I empty out the car's change, the couch, my husband's pockets, and the dryer. It all adds up. I stopped counting at $18. Wow, that's awesome. Kaylee says, great idea to organize it all. I have an account for inventory, LOL. Yes, definitely. Having an account for inventory definitely helps. Nikki's also on my Periscope a lot. She said it's so fun. Steph says, yes, keep your change banks. I have coin counters and use them. Yep, absolutely. Chantal, come over to Periscope. It's really fun. It's awesome. It's so easy. You know, I tried Snapchat and I had the hardest time with Snapchat. Oh my gosh, like I felt like the biggest idiot. I mean, I only spent about 15 minutes trying to figure it out. But for those 15 minutes, I felt pretty dumb. Periscope is super easy, like really easy to do. And it notifies you, like it gives me a little woo woo, like when somebody's live, like it gives me a little notification because I have my notifications set to be on. So that's really nice. So when somebody you follow goes on, you can click on it and then see what they're doing, which is really, really cool. Periscope is super easy, super easy. And it's also like it rolls like this, like a chat window. It rolls like that. So we can have like informal chats and talk and stuff. It's really cool. I love me some Periscope. Definitely, you guys definitely come over to Periscope. And there's lots of people on there. Another person that I follow on Periscope that's awesome is Raw Beauty Christie. She does great Periscopes. Absolutely. Let's see, KJ, I just bought the Urban Decay shadow I already had. I need to keep better track. Oh no, I'm pretty sure that Periscope's for Android. It's a Twitter company, so I would imagine it's for Android as well. Shannon doesn't like Snapchat either. Minji says, I have an inventory for my makeup. I'm buying less makeup. That's awesome. Steph says the machines themselves are a pain to unload and stuff. I work at a bank and not fun to unload, so I can see why they're getting rid of them. Oh, the coin counting machines. That's good to know. Amira Hall, I'm going to say Amira Hall. What are your thoughts on selling makeup you don't use anymore? I have tons and I can't seem to let it go. You know, I feel weird about selling it. I don't feel weird about giving it away to a good home, but I always feel weird about selling it. I also feel okay about trading it. But something sets wrong with me about selling my used makeup. I don't know. I know a lot of people do it, and I'm not knocking people that do it. I think that's fantastic, but I don't know. I don't know. It's weird to me. I would buy somebody's used makeup though. but I wouldn't sell mine. I don't know what's up with that. It's so weird. I don't know, but that's my thing. My Periscope is just Jen Loves Reviews. It's this, I'm the same everywhere. I'm Jen Loves Reviews on Instagram, on Twitter, on Periscope. I'm Jen Loves Reviews everywhere. Nikki says the high-end makeup companies did some great behind the scenes from Fashion Week. Yes, I saw that. Yes. And Tabitha says Periscope is on Android. Glambot freaks me out, Steph says. Let's see. Flory couldn't figure out Snapchat either. That's good to know. I'm not the only one. I'm glad you're downloading Periscope now. You can join us on our Periscopes. I've been doing a morning getting ready with me's, and those have been really fun. And then I cook at night, and everybody helps me with my cooking. Nikki has been fantastic with helping me with my cooking. Like, I'm like showing her my pot of boiling water, and it's like, is this boiling? Does this look like enough? She's like, no, it's simmering. You got to keep it on the burner longer. You know what I mean? Like, and we're like cooking together. There was an instance on Periscope, just to, you know, because how long can we talk about one topic? You know what I'm saying? But 11:25. I'm just keeping an eye on my time. I was cooking on Periscope, and I had an issue where I had gotten through the entire meal, and it was time to put the food in the oven, and I realized I didn't turn the oven on. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And Nikki and all the other people in the Periscope were like, just put it on the, you know, put it on the stove top. And it was too spicy for Lila. And they're like, add milk, and, you know, like totally helping me out as I'm cooking this meal and helping me doctor it up and fix it up. It was so awesome. Like, my meal would not nearly have been as good if I hadn't been Periscoping it and getting advice from the people that were watching me. So it was pretty awesome. But anyway, I should go back on topic. I'm totally off topic right now. Another one that I wanted to talk about is the devil of subscription boxes and mystery boxes. You know, it's like gambling. It really is. It's an addiction like gambling. You know, when you pull the slot machine, you don't know what you're going to get. And I feel like if you're on a budget, the biggest devil is subscription boxes and mystery boxes, because you end up spending $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 on mystery items because you like that surprise and of possibly getting this amazing deal where you may get a box full of all this amazing stuff, or you may get a box of junk like you don't know, but then you could have spent that $50 on the Urban Decay, you know, Naked 3 palette or the Smoke palette or whatever you wanted, you know. And it's like, man, why didn't I just spend my money on what I really wanted? And it's that mystery, you know, of not knowing what you're going to get. But then you end up, like I found with subscribing to so many subscription boxes and getting subscription boxes sent to me, is that really do have a lot of duplicate products, a lot of eyeliners. Like, I have so many eyeliners. I could never in 2 or 3 lifetimes go through as many eyeliners as I have, mostly from subscription boxes. And it's not necessary. So if I wasn't doing reviews for YouTube, I would definitely probably unsubscribe to all of my subscription boxes, because I really don't need them. But I keep them because I always have the intention of doing subscription box reviews, and then I never do them. So, you know, I'll probably still keep them, but it's still like, if I didn't have a channel, I would cancel them all, and then get things that I truly, truly wanted. So that's one thing. And then the mystery boxes are really evil. Leanne says it's a mystery when you buy makeup too without swatching. And so I think that's the way. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if it's going to match your skin tone. You don't know if it's going to match your personal preference. Leslie says the one reason I haven't done subscription boxes before, I'd rather buy what I want. Absolutely. Reagan says I've been trying to decide if I want to subscribe to BoxyCharm or use the money toward other products. And it's hard to tell, because you see these people get these amazing subscription boxes and you're like, man, I wish I had that. But do you want it more than the Mega Pro 2? Or do you want it more than the Vice 4? Or do you want it more than that Dior foundation that you wanted? I mean, it's you know, was it, you know, 2 months of BoxyCharm will get you a lot, you know, really nice product at Sephora. So, I mean, it's really, you got to decide what's best for you, and making that choice is very difficult sometimes. The Julep mystery boxes. Oh my gosh, Nikki, you are preaching to the choir on the Julep mystery boxes. Oh my gosh. Jen says, I want all the boxes for cats and none for makeup. I don't have a cat subscription box. See, I want a cat subscription box. I should totally get one. Oh my gosh, my cats are the only living thing in my house that don't get subscription boxes other than my turtle. Even my dog gets a subscription box. I know Sephora's coming out with a box, and of course I want to get it. Do I need it? No. Nikki says boxing for me is sucking the last 3 months for me. Nail wraps, come on. Well, they're scratch nail wraps, and scratch nail wraps are actually pretty nice, but the print was a little bit weird, don't you think? Anyway, I want to talk about the Julep mystery boxes because those are evil. $25, and you usually get over $100 worth of stuff. But at the same time, do I really need more nail polish? No, I don't need more nail polish. Like seriously, like I've got hundreds of bottles of nail polish. Why do I need more nail polish? I don't know, because the color is pretty. That's why I need it, because they give you the little sneak peek of the really pretty nail polish that's in the box, and it's like, ooh, pretty colors. Oh, like mesmerized. Like I can't even focus anymore. Like it's like, you know, like being like, you know, like the circle in those old cartoons where it was like the black and white ring that would like go around and around, and then you'd see like the ring going around them, like the cartoon's eyes. That's the way I'm with Julep mystery boxes. I'm like, pretty colors, you know, like I can't stop. Every time I see one, I feel like I have to get it if I'm attracted to that color, and I need to stop. It's terrible. Speaking of that, let's see, do I want to do that? Oh, see, I have a video coming out on the, I'm not going to show you because I filmed a video for it, and it's going to be up on my YouTube channel, so I'm not going to show you. But I broke down and I got the Bare Minerals mystery bag box thing. That video is coming up soon. Chantal's talking about she has 50 nail polishes. See, I'm having trouble. I need to do a nail polish decluttering video. Eloanic, I'm going to say is your name. I do need a nail polish decluttering video. I need to do lots of decluttering. I know you only live once, Leanne. I'm totally with you. But I don't know. I don't know what magpie syndrome is. I've never heard of that. Oh, I know what it is. You're talking about being easily distracted by things, distracted by shiny, pretty things. Yes, exactly. Jen, unroll me and tuck all the company emails in the mailing list. Hashtag not sponsor. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you're hilarious. Okay, but anyway, as I was saying, I'm getting distracted by all the comments over on the side. I got the Bare Minerals. It was $30, and they said it was going to be over $100 worth of stuff. And I did film a video on it, so I'm looking forward to showing that to you and sharing that with you. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to ruin the video, so I won't talk to you about that. But yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting. Did anybody else get the Bare Minerals mystery kit, the 10 products for $30? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that got it. Shannon says, one thing to help your budget is not get the emails from the companies. That way you're not tempted to get things because they're on sale. Girlfriend, that is an excellent tip, Shannon. Absolutely. Shannon's always on my my Periscope as well. Anya says, remember when Elamaska had a mystery box? I remember that, but it was right when I first did I'm getting distracted because I see these things that are specifically for me. When I first started YouTube, one of the first videos I watched by Graveyard Girl was her opening up an Elamaska mystery box, and there was like moldy stuff in it, and it was like all gross. So I always had this negative thing in my head about Elamaska because that was the first time I ever heard of Elamaska. Since then, of course, I've know that they're not just like that, but yeah, I do remember hearing about that. Her wild idea says you should sell your stuff on Poshmark. There are quite a few YouTubers that do it, and then could try some stuff and save some money. I know, but I feel bad because I feel like, I don't know, it's like almost like selling stuff to your friends, you know? Like I wouldn't go in with my makeup to work and be like, hey, who wants to buy my used makeup, And I feel like that you are my friends, and I would feel really weird selling you all my used makeup. Like, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with that. Like, I don't know. Isn't this terrible? I would rather it sit in a bag, not used, than sell it to people. I'd rather donate it than sell it to people. I don't know. I still have a whole bag of stuff that I decluttered that I need to divvy up and make sure that I send out. I want to send some stuff out to a bunch of people. Yeah, it's hard to declutter. Nail polish is going to be hard for me because I've got, like, let's say 10 shades of red, but they're all slightly different. Do I need them? No. Oh, I'm so glad you found me on Periscope. Yay. Marlene says that was not mold. The girl was nuts. You're talking about Graveyard Girl with the Elamaska. I should do more trading. I was on eDiv for a while, and I really like that, but then the mailing things out, I'm terrible at mailing things out. Kyla says, if you could buy one holiday thing, what would it be? The Mega Pro 2, because I have the Mega Pro 1 and I love it and I want it really bad. Steph says, I didn't count. I must have like 100 plus polishes, and that's me getting rid of a bag. Oh, yeah. I'm with you. I do like trading. I do like trading, Leanne, and I want to trade some more. I do. I want to go back on eDiv. It's just mailing things out is difficult for me. Don says, I'm a gamer. My friend wants to buy my old Xbox. Would be great because I would get money for it, but I feel bad. I know. That's exactly the way that I feel. It's exactly the way I feel. Kyla says, can I do more decluttering? Yes, I want to. The problem is I'm way backed up on videos of things I've committed to do. So it's difficult for me to add in more, but I definitely need to. I want to do it. Hopefully, as we get settled into fall and winter, I'll get to do more decluttering. Tyler, hi Tyler. I've been listening in a while and I've been cooking breakfast. The budget is so important. I use Google Docs. I only allow myself $50 a month for beauty, but I've been saving it for holiday stuff. See, that's really smart. Good job, Tyler. That's awesome. Chantal says, I have the Kat Von D palette that I would like to sell and it's in great condition in Canada. There isn't much out here to help sell trade makeup. Oh, I've got feedback coming through. Hold on a minute. That's because I don't have my microphone, and I don't know if the microphone is going to work today because I've got you guys up on my chair that I film with. The one that I sit on for What's Up in Makeup, that's what you're sitting on right now. So let me see if I can get my microphone plugged in because that would definitely help if there's any feedback. That's an interesting idea. Pandora says, Jen, maybe have a trading section on the app. The only thing that makes me nervous is if somebody goes on there and starts ripping people off, I'll feel awfully bad. Hold on a second. Let me plug this in. I will feel really, really bad if somebody got ripped off from using my website. Like I would feel responsible for it. So I don't know. Makes me nervous. Okay, let me plug in this microphone and see if that helps. I always forget to do this for some reason. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, is that better? Can you guys hear me better? Okay, it's 11:36. We're getting to the next half of the show here. Okay. I don't know what PP is, Nikki. Oh, PayPal. Yes. Okay, let me just make sure that everything is going well. Are you guys hearing me better now? Is it better? I hope so. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you very much, Tabitha. I appreciate that, hon. Okay. So I just have to be careful not to tap my microphone by accident. The last tip that I was going to mention, this was the last one I had written down, but I love hearing all of your ideas as well, is about sales and deals, like keeping an eye on the drugstores. I mean, you guys already know that. Keep an eye on the drugstores. Ebates is amazing. I just placed an order at Sephora. They have 8, because I bought the Kat Von D palette and I broke down and got the Vice 4. Because I wanted to do a comparison video, and I feel like the Vice 4 and the Kat Von D one are similar in that they both have a lot of bright colors and things. So I ordered those 2 palettes, and I ordered a Tarte brush set, and then I'm done. I went way over budget, and I'm done. And as soon as I take the Too Faced thing back, it'll make it a little bit better, but I'm like $40 over budget at this point. But anyway, I used Ebates and I got $12 back using Ebates. And if you don't know Ebates, Ebates is amazing. I know people talk about it on YouTube all the time and it sounds super hokey, but it's not. It totally works. It's amazing. It's fantastic for the holiday season because a lot of times they'll even have like Best Buy and, you know, a lot of technology places. You know, you'll see a lot of big companies will have % back, cash back when you do Ebates. So that Ebates really is phenomenal. And of course I have my Ebates link below, but please don't think that that's why I'm mentioning this. Just go to ebates.com and sign up. It really, really, really is amazing. I guess they get paid through their advertisers and things like that, but Ebates is amazing. And then you can keep an eye out for that 8% cash back at Sephora. It's very, very helpful. Nikki likes Ebates as well. The sales always get me, Tyler says. I only use Ebates a few times, but it works. Posted on Ulta 6% today. That's awesome. I wish they had Ebates in your country too, Minji. Let's see. Nikki says she's earned about $200 in a year on Ebates. Christmas shopping is the best time to use it. Leanne says Leanne's account $482 from Ebates. Wow. Robin says Ebates is legit for cash back, but they would never send me my $10 gift card for the promo. What? You should email them and find out why. Okay, sorry, I'm just sitting here reading. And Leslie's talking about the 6% back from Ulta on Ebates, and Akania likes Ebates. Ebates is really good. Chantal says she's forgetting about Ebates. You can do like a little, you can add it to your bar. There's like a thing where you can add it to your browser, the little Ebates button, and it'll pop up when you go to a website where you can use Ebates, which is pretty cool. That's what my husband does. He's got that on his, but I don't. Yes, Tabitha, thank you for reminding me about that. The top 5 article on the website is all about rebate apps this month, and many can be stacked. So definitely check out the What's Up and Makeup website. Tabitha maintains that for me, and she's the one that does all the top 5s. So definitely head over to the What's Up and Makeup website for that. Thank you so much for that, Tabitha. Leanne says it was supposed to be mailed to you. Did you give them the address? I got mine. Oh, you're talking about the gift card. I hope so. I hope so. Kyla says, when you get VIB Rouge, are you supposed to get 10% off? I didn't. I did not get any kind of discount when I went to Rouge. No, Rouge is not that amazing for Sephora. It's not that fab. It's okay, but you can get the free shipping. I think it's $10 a year or something for free shipping from Sephora. Anna Kanye says she has the app on her phone and a button on her MacBook for Ebates. That's good. Grady says, Ebates always made me pretty skeptical until I heard so many people and here give it a legit review. I know, because it doesn't seem like it would be real. You got, Kyla, you got for VIB, you got 10%? I didn't get that. That's really weird, man. It's really weird. I keep forgetting about my coffee because it's behind me. Usually it's next to me. Weird. That's awesome for you that you got your 10%. That's cool. So those were the different tips that I had as far as saving money. I would love to hear some more tips from you guys as far as how you budget your money. I mean, I think the biggest thing is definitely prioritizing and making sure that you're thinking as you're buying, do I want this instead of this that I already decided that I wanted? And not doing those impulse buys and really trying to keep yourself under control and saying, you know what, I do have self-control and I can do this. And I can control myself, because sometimes it's really hard to control yourself when there's something that you really, really, really want and you got that card in your hand. And you know, if you just hand that card in, you can have that thing that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest thing, is I know that I can hand a card and get what I want. But is that the smart thing to do? And sometimes it's just a matter of picking that thing up, putting it down, and walking away. And I remember when Sandra and I went out shopping, Sandra that was in here, I don't know if she's still here, I haven't seen her type in a while. Sandra and I were shopping, and she was trying to get me to buy some stuff at Mac, and I was like, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. And it was really hard because she showed me all this cool stuff. She's a huge Mac fan, and I don't own a lot of Mac, and it was like, it was so hard. It was so hard to walk away, but I had to just be like, look, I don't need this. And I had to walk away. It was hard because friends can give you some peer pressure, you know, as far as buying things. Friends can totally give you peer pressure, and you got to just sometimes be like, no, no. Pandora says, I just went platinum at Ulta too. I have gotten other great deals, half off the Urban Decay Shadows the other week. Yeah, I'm not a platinum at Ulta. I spend all my money at Sephora, but now after the VIB, the Rouge, the point scandal thing, I'm not as pressed over my Sephora points as I used to be, so I'm more open to shopping at Ulta than I was. I was trying to put all my eggs in one basket, you know what I mean, so that I could get the most awesomeness. But now it's like I'm realizing the Ulta points really are probably better than Sephora points. So now I'm feeling like I need to make that switch, but then there's some things at Sephora you can't get at Ulta. So it's hard to completely make the switch. And I like the exclusive things that are exclusive to Sephora better than the things that are exclusive to Ulta. Like, I would choose Kat Von D over Lorac overall. You know, I would choose, I mean, it's just that, I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard because I'd rather stock up all the points at one location instead of splitting them between two if I could. You know, most bang for your buck, but it's hard. It's definitely hard to do that. Minji says, my friends aren't into makeup, so I don't really have that problem the other way around. Yeah. Yep, I hear you on that. I don't have close friends that I see all the time. All my friends that are bad influences on me as far as makeup are people that I've met on my app and on YouTube. Jen says, when I get my income raise, I'm going to keep drugstore all year and have a sinking fund for Christmas presents. Jen, if you have a cash envelope, might work. I am totally with you on that cash envelope. That is really, really, really smart. Anakani, Jen, my best tip is keep watching you because you really keep me grounded. Oh, thank you. You are so awesome. I'm trying. Leanne says, Jen, but you can get that new holiday stuff first. I know. I am. Oh, I'm getting holiday stuff. I already did. It's on the way. Chantal, $180 from VIB Rouge. I'm getting closer. I didn't think I was going to make it, but I might at this point. Oh, Shannon, you are so sweet. Flory says a platinum through 2016. How much do you have to spend to be platinum at Ulta? I don't even know. Sandra says, I forced myself to cut back on makeup spending, trying to use up stuff, which is really what we should be doing, is trying to use up what we have before we buy more. But it's so hard when you see something that's so pretty. It's like, and it comes down to a collection. I mean, some people collect, action figures, and some people collect video games, and, everyone's got things that they collect. And a lot of us, we just collect makeup. That's just our thing. So I don't think we should beat ourselves up for having a collection, as long as it's done within reason, in that it's not stopping us from buying things that we need because we're going over budget. It's not stopping us from paying our bills and things because we're going over budget, or making us feel uncomfortable or stressed out because we don't have the money to pay for things that we truly need because we're spending too much on our beauty habit. I mean, I think that's where it crosses the line. But I think a lot of us, it's okay to have a makeup collection. There's nothing wrong with it, as long as it's not hurting you and your life or causing stress in your life because of the spending. So that's just my opinion. Video games is your vice. Video games, I haven't been into video games in a long time, but when I was, man, I really enjoyed them when I really enjoyed them back in the day. Nintendo. Huge Nintendo fan. The original. I don't have any time to play video games anymore. I wish I did. The kids want a video game system, but I haven't broken down and gotten them one. I agree with you, Chantal. I'm totally with you as far as, that everybody collects different things. Kaylee says the Kat Von D palette has neutral colors. You can't beat that many colors with neutrals. Yeah, it does look really beautiful. I missed what Tabitha said. Polishes and palettes are my weakness. Flora, you and me both. You and me both. What's $400? What did I miss? $400. I loved Atari, man. Pitfall was my jam. Pitfall and Frogger were my Atari jams right there. I am totally with you, Leanne. We had Pong. Did you have Pong? We had Pong. I was really little when we had Pong, but we had Pong. We're talking about video games. All right. Yes. Oh, I know it, right? Cassandra says, and have you looked at all that Too Faced released? I know all the stuff Too Faced released this week on their website. So much amazing stuff. I hope it doesn't have the same fallout issues. I mean, we'll see. I want to put my fingers in them. That's why I wish they had them at Ulta or at Sephora or whatever, the Too Faced stuff, so that I could put my fingers in it. Valerie says she's trying to buy more books. It's going kind of fast now. I'm losing it. Yeah, Chantal says Frogger, Pong, and all of them. Kaylee says as long as it's being used too. That's true. Absolutely. Pitfall. I'm telling you, Pitfall was amazing. It was like the only game I could beat my big brother at was Pitfall. That was it. Yep. I know. Yep. And then I remember the first Sega Genesis. I remember playing that, and that was really fun because the graphics were amazing. Like, they looked like real people, like the original Sega Genesis. I used to play it over my friend's house, and like I was like amazed by the graphics of Sega Genesis. Like, it's like, wow. Kyla says, thank you. Oh, she says she loves my makeup. Thank you so much. I tried something different. I feel like my under eyes are a little bit too light. Like, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I used something from the Bare Minerals kit under my eyes, and it just feels like it's a little too fake looking, but I don't know. I'm getting used to it. Sega! All right. Anyway. All right. We've got about 12 minutes left. We're going to leave it open to whatever you all want to talk about for the last 12 minutes. If you want to keep talking about budget, that's fine, or we can switch the subject. It's totally up to you guys. Whatever you all want to talk about, whatever you want to ask me, let's just open it up and let's just have good conversations about whatever you all. Ooh, flipping my notes here. Don't need my notes anymore. Notes are done. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's just go for it. Talk about whatever. Let's see. Started coloring again, Jenny said. Adult coloring books with stress relieving patterns. Oh, that's so cool. What a great idea. I should totally do that. That's neat. I've never even heard of that. That's so cool. ColecoVision as was the first game system. I don't even remember ColecoVision. Oh my gosh. Jenny says she's been coloring when she wants to online shop for makeup. That's cool. Qbert. I remember Qbert. I don't remember Kaboom, but I remember Qbert. KJ say your brows are on fleek. I'm too old to say that. Oh, thank you. You know what I did that was a little bit different with my brows today? Is I put on my regular brow powder and then I use the Benefit Gimme Brow over top, and I really like the way it came out. I always neglect the brow gel. Always neglect the brow gel. I need to stop neglecting the brow gel. I think it makes a huge difference. You know, I put on the brow powder and I neglect the gel. All right, Reagan says, I'm trying to build my makeup collection so far. I just have two Too Faced palettes and don't know where to start with everything else. You go with what you are inspired by. That would be my best advice, is look and see what you're inspired by. You've got your couple of palettes. Now, where do you want to go next? You want to go with lips? You want to go with blushes? You know, there are definitely some amazing lip products out there that are high-end, or even at the drugstore, amazing lip products. And then blushes, bronzers, contour. There's so many other places you can go. Highlights are really fun to play with. You know, just go what inspires you. Look at your face, look at your features, see what you love, and kind of try to enhance that. Jen says, my eyes look so pretty. Thank you so much. I missed what Cassandra said. Let me go back up. Where's Cassandra's comment? Cassandra says, would you review the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder versus the NYC smooth skin loss face powder and translucent? It's the only drugstore translucent finishing powder that I could find without its top base. Here, I'm going to take a picture of your comment. Let me look. Oh, it's on selfie mode. All right, let me take a picture of it, and that way I don't forget. All right, Cassandra, it's noted. I am so backed up with videos right now that it's hard for me to add things to it. I have a couple of videos I've committed to. There's a company called Madam Glam that sent me some things that I promised I would make a video on. Also, Perfectly Posh, my friend Jenny sent me, Jenna sent me some stuff that I need to do for Perfectly Posh. Once those videos are out of the way, I'll feel a lot better. Also, I'm way behind on my BoxyCharm and my Beauty Box 5 unboxings. I really need to do some of those. So once I get those done, then I'll feel a lot better about adding things in. Dan says, Jen, also your hair is absolutely fabulous. I love the red ombre. Thank you so much. It was funny because I wanted something different, and I think I definitely achieved the different. And I'm happy with it. It's fun. I wanted to be able to see the red when I walked in. I was like, I want to be able to see it. So, and I can see it, I could see it. Unfortunately, it's gotten a bunch of my clothes red and gotten my sheets red and my pillow red, but you know, it is what it is. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is the first time I've tried to style it myself, and I did it really, really quickly. I'm gonna have to go back in and do some more with it. But thank you so much. Thank you, Chantal. I appreciate it. Haley says the brow gel does help out the look. I like it too. Just tried it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Definitely. KJ says, love the hair. Thank you so much. Kyla says, I dyed my hair red, but it's really dark. Okay. See, I'm scared to dye my own hair. I'm totally scared. I feel like I would totally mess it up and it would be terrible. I almost broke down and did it not too long ago, but I didn't. I would have saved me a lot of money if I didn't. I should have just gotten a box and just done it. Kaylee says, if you could just have brows automatically, I may not have gotten into makeup. LOL. That's so funny. Chantal, Jen, let us know how the red upkeeps and what you use. Yes, I will. I'll keep you posted. Well, you'll see it fade. Nikki was showing me how she had her hair done exactly the same way like a year or two ago. It looked really pretty on her. And I think, didn't Nikki, you say you did it yourself? Like, that's pretty amazing if you did it yourself. I think you said you did. Oh, who said they got to run? Jenny, bye, Jenny. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. I think that it's fun and different, and I thought that it would be cool to go to Generation Beauty with some crazy hair. I thought that would be fun. And it's not so crazy that I can't get away with it at work. So Leanne says, Benefit Cosmetics Air Patrol BB Cream Eyelid Primer. Anyone try this? I want to get it, but it's $28 and I don't want to buy a primer that expensive and not know it's worth it. You know, I'm really curious about it too. I haven't seen any reviews on it. Have you guys seen any reviews on that? I haven't searched for it, but nothing's popped up in my feed. I'm really surprised because Benefit always hypes up their stuff like crazy, and I have not seen any reviews on it. Kaylee, hair stuff is hard for me to get into. My hair is curly. I stick to oils and style when I go, but not daily. Yeah. Nikki says, no, I upkept it myself. I'm not that brave. Yeah, you did the no poo. Yep. Nikki says she did the no poo thing with her hair forever, and it worked out really well, but I'm totally scared of doing that. Like, that freaks me out. I don't know. Okay, KJ says Danny reviewed it and she loves it, and Tati reviewed it. Did Tati like it? Because I haven't seen it. Kyla said my mom did it when my roots came in. Use the red. Oh, the red from the Toothpaste chocolate bar. That's another palette I really wish that I had gotten when it was brand new. Okay, Coffee Break with Danny did the review of the Air Patrol. Okay. Anybody else besides Danny do the review? But Tati, I'll have to watch Tati's. Chop my hair off and end up getting compliments on it, so I guess I did a good job. Okay, that's awesome. I'm sure you did if you're getting lots of compliments. Baking soda and apple cider vinegar. I'm scared, man. I'm so scared. Did Tati like it? I didn't see anybody tell me whether Tati liked the BB primer thing or not. Leanne, you're so funny. You know we're on the same page, girlfriend. You know we're on the same page. All right, we got 5 minutes left. What do you guys want to talk about for 5 minutes? We got 5 minutes left. But I do want to, you know what I found? Actually, I'm going to tell you something. You know what I saw in the store the other day? I was in Ulta, and I'm sure it's been out forever, but it was a Benefit product, and it was something about lemon. It was like a lemon under eye, like a setting powder or something. It was like lemon something. I can't even remember what it is, but oh my gosh, it looked amazing, and I almost got it, but then I didn't end up getting it because it's like, what do I even need this for? This thing's probably been out forever, and I didn't even realize. But it was something about lemons, and it looked really interesting. All right, I've heard, you know, yeah, the lemonade, exactly, Kyla. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about, the lemonade thing. Yeah, Nikki, I'm surprised that Emily Noel didn't review that BB primer either. But yeah, I would really like to try that product, but I wanted to do some research on it, so, you know, as not to go over my budget. Going back on topic. What else? Let me see. What was I talking about? Before the lemonade, I got distracted. Talking about the BB primer, trying to find it. Oh, Indie Kitty 1, Jen says, do the no poo during the summer when you have time to let your hair adjust. Tati did a review. Okay, yes. Kaylee, we were talking about the Benefit, the Air Patrol BB eye primer thing is what she tried and liked. Kyla says, I was told I'm posting too much. You're not posting too much. Do what you want, girlfriend. Tyler says, Benefit lemonade creased my lids, but it's okay under the eyes. That's good to know. No poo is when you don't wash your hair. You just put the stuff in your hair and it cleans the oils out of your hair without washing it, and it helps your color stay in longer. Morscata said, I need to head out. I'll have a great week. See y'all next week. Hopefully I'll wake up on time. All right, Morscata. Good to see you. Maybe I'll see you on Periscope. That would be awesome. Yeah, it does seem cool. It looks really neat. Tati did like it. Okay, that's good to know, KJ, that Tati did like the BB primer. Let's see. What else can we chat about? Let's see. I don't know. I'm anxious to get that the Too Faced brush set that I ordered. It looks super cool. Hopefully it's awesome. One thing that's really cool about where I live is I'm really close to a Sephora, so if I have to take something back, it's really not too far out of the way to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scratch the microphone. It's not too far out of the way to do it, so that'll be good if something doesn't work for me. Oh, the Wen lawsuit on Google about people's hair falling out. I remember that. Kaylee says the SPF is what makes me want it, but I use my moisturizer with SPF and put it all over my lid so she doesn't think she needs it. Yeah, somebody just put a comment on, oh, Grady, yay, I'm so glad you're on Periscope. Somebody just put a comment on my, on one of my videos about, what was it? What were we just talking about? So my brain, I didn't get much sleep last night. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh, it won't let me go up. Let me see if it'll let me go up. Hold on, I got distracted. Oh, no, it wasn't about the when. It was something else we were just talking about. I got distracted. I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh my gosh, I need to sleep. Oh, Anna Connie says Makeup and Beauty Blog has a review as well. I'm going to watch it next. She's amazing. I can trust her opinion. Absolutely. And she is a friend of What's Up in Makeup. Lily Spurgeon, who's one of my good friends, she actually emailed Makeup and Beauty Blog. She emailed Karen and got permission for us to use her images and things on the show. And I really appreciate that from Karen, because I've gotten a lot of no's from people. A lot of really popular blogs that have told me they do not want me using their pictures, which makes me really sad, because it's kind of a cross-promotional thing. But I mean, I totally understand. They have a right to their content, but I was really happy that Karen was allowing me to use her stuff. So Karen is a big thumbs up from Makeup and Beauty Blog from me. Deep and Wita says, hi, Jen. Just wanted to let you know that before I visit the U.S. next, I'm definitely going to watch your What's Up in Makeup before I go shopping. Oh, that's so great. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, KJ is talking to Annette. Okay. All right, my friends, it is now 12 o'clock. My family is going to be back any minute now. So I am going to go ahead and hop off here. I will be seeing you on Periscope for our informal chats. I pop on there usually in the mornings as I'm getting ready for work. I also pop on in the evenings at least 3 nights a week for cooking. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys on Periscope and we can chat. If you would like to continue your conversation with people here, you can feel free to go over to the What's Up in Makeup website over onto the forum, or you can go over, if you want a different kind of conversation, you can go over to our Facebook page, our What's Up in Makeup Facebook page, and go ahead and chat over there. A lot of people tend to go over there after the live chat and continue conversations and have fun. So it's totally up to you, whatever you like to do, or I can just see you the next time. And I thank you so much for joining me today. I really had a lot of fun talking to you guys on a topic. I hope you like doing the whole topic thing. We'll keep doing this as long as you all are enjoying it. If you like the free form better, then maybe we'll go back to that. But you know, we'll see what happens. How's my lip product doing? Doing okay. All right, y'all have, if I don't see you before next week, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye, my friends. Bye.